Our special coverage of the protest against hunger continues here on Global Television. We took a break to quickly run around the country. Yes, not literally, but we have people on the ground who are helping us get these reports and real-time situation as to what's going on right now. It hasn't been very pleasant in some areas, some part of the country. We've heard stories of looting, vandalism. I saw a video of traffic light facility being vandalized.
True.
Reportedly in Kano. If that's what it is, then it means the purpose of the protest is already being twisted by some people, maybe criminal elements. Because when it's all set are done, assuming this protest is going to run through the whole 10-day period, it means state governments, federal government will have a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do. It's just unfortunate that we thought in the morning that when we heard reports like it's peaceful, everyone is being quiet, everyone is being civil, and the next thing you know, we just looked forward, and the next thing we're getting reports that things are not going right in some states, but I'm sure the security agents
are on top of their situation.
Exactly, but it's very important that we still go around, literally around the states, and find out what is happening. But we have reports from our correspondent Samuel Odi, who was in Abuja, and he gave us some reports concerning the hunger protest. Let's take a look.
Police are not being civil against the Nigerians who are not armed, shooting as much as 6 to 10 tear gases canister against Nigerian youths just to stop them from protesting. And this is one of the things that the ECOWAS courts did find the federal government and the security agencies guilty of, the fact that they shot at Nigerian peaceful protesters, unarmed protesters in Lagos during the NSAS protest. And same thing is repeating itself right here in the federal capital territory. Odi Samuel, what's your take as regards the fact that the Nigerian police force waited for the Nigerian youths to come close before they unleashed at least 10 canisters of tear gas against us?
It's been very, very chaotic by the Nigerian police because the protesters are only marching and saying one word: we are hungry, we are hungry. Without arms, without placards, just crying, we are hungry. And then the Nigerian police fired up to 10 to 11 shots at harmless Nigerian protesters. So
even with the media
it's been chaotic, don't minding that the media is there. So we have everything on tape, and we're hoping that the government will just come and then answer this simple cry: cut down the cost of living for Nigerians. That's all the media, the protesters are crying for.
Yes. All right, that's some of the update as regards the protests taking place in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. I'm
All right, there we just got some comments from our correspondents. Of course, that is Anthony Momodu and, of course, Odi Samuel, giving us updates on the situation report right here in Abuja. All right, and of course, we have Mr. Charles, who is on standby from Lagos. Let's get the situation report on what's happening and making rounds in Lagos concerning the hunger protest. Mr. Charles.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah,
all right, Mr. Charles. So where have you driven to? I know you're going round the clock all over Lagos. So where are you right now?
Yes, so right now I'm in Gowon Estate. I'll soon be heading towards Ikpaja. But I called one of my persons somewhere around Alakuko towards Ogun State toll gates. The feeler he gave me was that some group of people are walking down towards Songo toll gates. That's the outskirts of Lagos. The chess border between Lagos and Ogun State. So that's the report I got from one of my persons somewhere around Alakuko. And earlier on, I sent a video to you. Yes. And in Ikorodu, very rare, you only see that those traditionalists coming out in the broad daylight to anti-protest against hunger protests. So they were all clad in their traditionalist whites. They call them Oro worshipper in this part of the country, southwest. So we were surprised that broad daylight in Ikorodu, the report reaching us earlier on, was that there was anti-protest by those set of traditionalists. But so far so good. As at earlier on,
go ahead.
You said what?
No, go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. Earlier on too, somewhere around the Alausa, there was the hunger protest is still ongoing now. As at this moment, it's still ongoing. In Ojota too, it's still ongoing. But at a point, the security people barricaded the path from people to have access to it. But later on, they allow people to have access to the protests at the Ganifa Emifindus Park. So far, so good. That's the situation report in Lagos. And the protesters have vowed that the protests will be ongoing as scheduled for 10 days until their demands are met by the governments. Hello?
Numbers.
Hello, yes. Are we together?
Yes, we are. Is it rowdy or it's calm or is it civil? Is it peaceful?
It's calm,
or it's rowdy and it's going out of control?
Yeah, no. Everything is under control, cool and calm. They've been civil. Yeah, cool and calm. The security people have been civil too, and we hope that they will continue in this trend. It's our civil rights for us to express our grievances on any government of the day. But additionally, based on the injunction Lagos State government got that the protesters should be limited to some specific area in Lagos State.
Yes.
We are still looking at the unfolding events. We hope this will be sustained by tomorrow. This is just the one of the protests.
All right, but Mr. Charles, that means as we speak now, it's not. Is it sustained that they are limited opposition in one particular area? Why? Are they going out of the specified places?
No. At all. Tactically, they've been confined to those limited areas. Okay. And the feelers we are getting, the protesters, they are not too comfortable with it. So we hope the security officers will be able to keep up with the momentum of providing adequate security for the protesters.
Okay, let's talk about businesses now. Aside the protesters on the road, are businesses ongoing or shops are closed?
Yeah.
Most individuals are indoors. What's going on?
Yeah, as at now, when I was driving out of my house, shops are beginning to open up in my area. Egbeda specifically, some shops are beginning to open up. The market in Alimosho, specifically Egbeda, in their trips, they are beginning to open up. They are beginning to open up because many people are beginning to get the reports that the protest has been so far peaceful. So there is this their fear has been allayed. So they are beginning to open up their shops for the business of the day.
All right. How about security agents? Are they on the road trying to maintain peace?
They are on the road. No, they are on the road. They are on the road. They are on the road. They are not threats. Everybody is going about their normal duties. They are quite on the road. They are quite on the road.
All right, Mr. I don't know if Mr. Uyi has anything to add.
I think he has pretty much addressed the core concerns. Would like to appreciate your patriotism, the energy, and of course the investment of your personal resources that you're spent doing this.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Welcome.
All right, Mr. Charles will be giving us more updates from time to time when it regarding the hunger protests, and that's from Lagos. So far, so good. It has been peaceful in Lagos,
right.
And hopefully, when the time unfolds, we'll get some reports from Kaduna and see how well the hunger protest is ongoing in Kaduna. And of course, I will try and reach someone who is going to be calling us all the way from Asaba, and of course Lokoja as well, to know what is happening when it comes to the hunger protests of Nigerians in the streets. I will know how far it is going. Hopefully, it's civil, but with some reports in other places, it hasn't really been civil, but we hope that security agents are holding this under control. Right, Uyi?
Right. We'll just spread it a little wider by also bringing updates from Kano, Sokoto, Bauchi as well. We understand that things are beginning to spiral out of control in some places. However, we repose confidence in the law enforcement to be able to rein this in as quickly as possible.
Exactly. And Charles mentioned something in Lagos that the Oro individuals, those traditional rulers, came out and say they are not part of this part.
Because by the way, they also have a festivity that starts today and runs all the way till 15.
Exactly. So let's see how well this plays out. And let's, at least they've come out to say, hey, we're not part of the protesters. We are on our own. And they have a right to, everyone has a right to religion. So, of course, everyone has a right to exercise their freedom in one
So you can't use your
other.
R&B to spread their reggae.
No, their reggae or their blues. Or you want to put sand in their gari. Are you kidding me right now? All right, we'll quickly go on a very quick break. And when we come back, we'll get other situation reports from other parts of the country. Stay tuned.